Daniel's Music Foundation presents a Just Call Me By My Name artist. Meet Daniel Trush and Gerry Powers from New York, New York.
I'll give you 50 million reasons why we should open our hearts and our minds to a community with so many hopes and dreams. So many hopes and dreams.
My name is Daniel Trush.
And my name is Gerry Powers.
Music means everything to me because it just brings so much joy and happiness to the world. There's so much negativity going on, and we're just trying to flip it a little bit.
Music is just one of those things that is so inexplicably wonderful in my life. Being a musician for such a long period and a big percentage of my life has shown me so many things. It's just one of those gifts that keeps on giving.
I was a musician before the accident. I used to play the guitar and the trumpet. Music was a part of my recovery. My father played these two Gloria Estefan songs for me over and over again when I was in a coma. And I had never heard either of those songs before in my life. But then somehow when I came out of my coma, I knew all of the words to those songs. What has changed for me being a musician now is that now I'm writing my own music. And I never thought that I would do that before. I get the inspiration from my lyrics, from life experience, and sometimes Gerry helps get them out of me. The best part about having Gerry as my songwriting partner is that he always makes me laugh, and that gets the best out of me.
Daniel's best aspect as a songwriter is that he's spontaneous. Oftentimes, just to open up the whole process of creativity, we laugh a little bit.
We usually start by talking about something really goofy or silly, and that gets the creative juices flowing.
We talk about silly things, and then we start talking about things that are important to us. And Daniel has a knack of just saying something like it's etched in stone somewhere in the world that will just open up a whole new set of possibilities in my mind with just a couple of words, which is, to me, very amazing.
We're headed to Woodstock. We're gonna sing, we're gonna perform.
Pretty excited about going to Woodstock today. And I'm really excited for the artists because everybody's so pumped.
Being here at Woodstock, you can almost feel the energy that was here 54 years ago. Just imagine, Daniel, we're looking here, you're performing on the stage, and all over here, 400,000 people. How awesome would that be?
That would be very awesome. I feel amazing right now. It's so much fun. I'm most looking forward to performing on this historic stage. And if I have to be totally honest, I'm looking forward to the applause at the end. I included a song that I wrote with Gerry called 50 Million Reasons on the label. And it's dedicated to the over 50 million individuals in this country living with a disability.
It kind of explains the perspective of someone that has a disability, that if you don't look past the disability, you won't see what they really are as far as their talent is concerned.
I have gifts you don't know about, which aren't too hard to figure out. If you would spend a little time with me, I'll I'll give you 50 million reasons why we should open our hearts and our minds to a community with so many hopes and dreams. So many hopes and dreams.
Joining a label for musicians with disabilities is important to me personally because it's a way for more people to be able to hear my music.
Joining a label for musicians with disabilities is so important because there are so many musicians out there who have a disability that are just not recognized, and that's a travesty. The inclusivity of this underserved group of musicians in the world is so obviously important, and they deserve to be recognized for their gifts and their talents.
If understanding and compassion suddenly became the latest fashion, how beautiful all the world would be.
Visit danielsmusic.org/record label to learn more, stream, or download today. Daniels Music Foundation, changing lives through music since 2006.